to see the new additions to your family when it happens.
Yeah, we'll go next door to the Chinese couple and tell them about the duck eggs. Maybe I will. Bobby, hello.
Hello.
All these wonderful people, Adrian, Anonymous, Barry, Sherry, and I bet Mike is there too, but Mike didn't know how to do it himself, so Sherry needed to do it. Doug, hello. Jason, and others.
Rob, she did not.
Hey, I know you for too long. I know she did it for you.
I helped her this time.
John, it's nice to say hello to you. Hello, Karen, Kyle, hello, Mike, Patty. Thank you all for joining. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
Mr. Roddy put himself on video. That is very nice. I like that. How are the mountains doing for you, John? He's on mute.
How's the what doing for me?
He lives in the mountains, doesn't he, up there in the Tahoe area? Yeah.
The mountains are doing fine.
There's two Johns. Very good.
I don't know which John you're talking to.
John the senior and John the elder.
Okay.
How are you doing, John? Feeling good these days?
I'm doing great.
Good.
What's your secret to continued success of weight loss?
Don't eat. Just don't eat. If you feel like you really got to eat, just don't.
That's a pretty good way of doing it.
Very good. Just don't eat. Just be like Mary and just have a little pea, and that's all you eat. a little bite of something.
Only in public.
Only in public. Very good. So the HBA team is there. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Hello. You're all around one computer right here. Hey, Gina. Hey, Jason.
Hola.
Oh, your little South Texas going on there. Nice.
Dave is here. Okay.
Well, we're at 6 o'clock, Mary. Why don't you decide if you want to kick us off or wait a moment, or what would you like to do?
Yeah, I want to kick us all off. I'd like everybody to be on mute, at least for now, to minimize the obvious. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And if you're here on behalf of agents or agencies, thank you for sharing our message. Thank you for your continued faith and trust. We will protect your book of business. We take that very seriously. And even though we are sharing information about just a pause on commissions, we have incredible information to share for 2026 for AEP that I hope will make you leave encouraged and feel positive. So with that, Rob, will you share with my friends here our message?
Oh, thank you. And very excited about the 2026 benefits, excited to share that with you. They just got submitted to Medicare on Monday. It happened around 7:30 in the afternoon, early evening, Central Time, and so that's very good. And I'll just give you an update on all the good stuff there. But let's first say thank you. I definitely wanted you to feel appreciated a little bit with the horrible news I had to send out on Saturday, but there's been incredible growth in Nevada over the past many years. In the past just few months, 6,000 enrollments in Nevada. And we are very thankful for everything that you do and continue to do to support Prominence and your clients. We love the way that you have wonderful clients and you take very good care of them. Thank you. It's about 2,000 new folks in Washoe and about 4,000 in the rurals. So I know some of you have oftentimes wanted to know, what does it look like? Where's the growth look like? So we put a chart on there for you to kind of show you what it's looked like over the past several years. But that's a lot of growth, right? That's a lot to be excited about. Just wanted to kind of give you a level set on where we're at as far as the growth and why we might want to pause. And we're using the word pause intentionally. It's not shutting off commissions. It's not turning them off. It is not paying commissions. That's not it at all. We're pausing commissions on the new business going forward. If you already wrote it for June 1st or July 1st to August, that's great. You'll get paid, no worries. But going forward after we hit Sunday, we're going to pause new commissions on the rural counties, which is, Carson and Minden and Gardnerville and Virginia City and Fernley Fallon area, things like that, for a period of time. This is not a complete, shutting them down at all. It's just a pause. You kind of saw the incredible growth that we had, and I think we said it in the email that we sent out on Saturday, but we are so thankful for that growth. As salespeople, we're really, really excited about that growth. We've got to let the whole healthcare system do its job now, and we want them to do a really, really good job. We want them to do a good job in such a way that is sustainable for the future, and we all feel good about what they're doing. So we as salespeople are going to take a pause on pushing new growth out in the rurals. Your renewals are still getting paid. Absolutely. Not doing anything on renewals. If you wrote business, like I said a few moments ago, for a June 1st effective date, or if you wrote it before Sunday for July or August, you're going to get paid. Don't worry. If they move, let's say they move from Reno to Carson City because they found a better deal, we'll continue to pay you. Don't worry. This is nothing that's trying to adversely select your book of business that you have today or put you in a bad situation. Not at all. It is not turning off commissions. It's just pausing them for a period of time. And hopefully that will kind of slow down the growth and let the growth be worked out because there was a lot of it. When you grow that much out there in areas where it's not our hospitals or our doctors or our very close providers that we work with, we need to do a few things in order to make it work. So have some patience with us. As soon as we have more information, we're going to share it with you just like we did on Saturday. We got the information a day before we sent out the email, and it was just a decision that had to be made at that particular time, and we wanted to share it with you as fast as possible. So I apologize if you felt that was a rushed period or a rushed email, but I didn't want to hold it or not share it with you. So I appreciate your being generous with us as we go through this together. We're still open in Washoe. Don't forget about that. Reno, good. Reno is a good thing. We're going to talk about that in a few moments. So hopefully you'll get excited about the stuff that's going on that we continue to work on in Reno. And appreciate you so much for all that you've done. Another thing we wanted to talk about is FCL Dental. Best intentions there. I remember being with you last fall as we rolled this out, and I had such high hopes for this. Such high expectations of them to pull this off flawlessly, and frankly, they have not pulled this off flawlessly at all. This has been somewhat of a nightmare for many of us. Thank you for enduring through this with us, and thank you for helping your clients out as we go through this, helping them get themselves on the right foot. The best way to deal with issues, if you're having FCL issues, I know you're having them, I know that, is to continue to send the issue to Mary and she immediately gets that to a team of people on the Prominence side of the house that are working with FCL daily, if not formal weekly meetings. And the things that FCL is working through is making sure that they're answering the phone, making sure that they're doing the approvals that they need to do, making sure that they're going through the right information in a timely manner, and paying claims on time. And they have everything they need in order to pull this off. There is nothing that Prominence is not giving them or doing for them or here for them to make this happen. And we know it's going to get better because over time things work themselves out. We wanted it to get better faster, but thank you for going through this with us. Thank you for continue to believe. Dental is hard. I never would have thought dental was this hard. It's getting a little harder as the time goes on because other carriers are trimming down their dental benefits, and Prominence has a really fantastic set of benefits. So there was a lot of demand for the products that we were offering, and you sold a lot of it, and we appreciate it so much. Continue to send it to Mary, and know that on the background we are working very hard to make sure this is smooth for you, and we expect you to watch it continue to get better. If in the event of an emergency, meaning you got a 911 situation and you are not getting the solution you need, I'm pretty much in front of the email continuously throughout the day. You are welcome to send me a hot issue that you are deeply concerned about, and then you will watch me respond quickly, oftentimes harshly, to a person I might send it to. If you feel that that's that urgent. But for all other situations, please continue to get them to Mary, and she's pushing them out to the teams that need to have it. Very good. I'm going to pause there and see maybe Mary or Adrian can tell me if there's anything in the chat that I might want to address on this particular page.
Well, Rob, they are asking for your email address.
Yep, so it's the one I sent you on Saturday. So go back to that email and just, you can reply back to me, rob.stoll@uhsinc.com. But please, make sure it's urgent and that you've already submitted it to Mary and that they've already been working on it. So I am not the new go-to person. I'm just in those situations that you're absolutely fed up and you're really beyond your tolerance levels are exhausted. Good? I recognize that happens because that happens to me all the time. Any other question there I might want to address, Mary?
Honest comments. I've spoken with everybody. Jason, Jed, thank you. We hear you, and we're suffering, and we're hurting, and we're feeling all of the same heat, and it's not your fault, but I know your clients are pointing fingers at you. And the task force that we have assembled to work with FCL is brilliant. I've had the privilege of sitting in on some of those meetings. They are really getting to the heart of the matter, particularly as it has to do with prior approval on sets, just to minimize any kind of abuse, and the treatment in progress as it relates to implants. We are verifying all of the claims that came in for that client through Delta, and will continue care through FCL once we can confirm that we're not double paying. So stick with us. I promise you the process is real, and we'll get to the bottom of it.
Good. I like those comments. Those are some things I didn't even know. That's cool. Good. So we set this meeting up a while ago because we had some really positive information to share that I'm actually excited about. So can we move on from this? Because know that we're working on this stuff. Can we move on to the more positive stuff? And maybe I'll see some smiles on the video. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. All counties are still going to be in play for 2026. We are not pulling out of any counties, and all plans are still in play for 2026. I wanted to say that right up front because the plans have been evolving throughout the years. I know some of you can remember when we had one plan, right? We had the plus plan, and that was it. We had the plus plan for Washoe, and we had the plus plan for the rural counties. And now we have all these plans. And I'm very excited about those plans because they represent that we understand together, you and us, right? We understand that there are different types of needs in our communities. There are people with Medicaid, there are people with low-income subsidy, there are people with chronic healthcare conditions, there are veterans that are never going to go on Part D, but they are veterans and they might want to take advantage of some of the other benefits that we offer. And so we've now created this entire suite, curated suite of products for Nevada, and they're all coming back next year in all the counties. They're all coming back. Nothing's being shut off. And I wanted to give you that up front so you can go into your mindset for how do I prepare for this fall, knowing that Prominence worked really, really hard to make sure all the products are still there for you. Tweaks here and there, absolutely, and I'm excited to get you into the training that Mary will do over the summer, and as we enter into the latter part of the summer, as we go deep diving into all the benefits, but they're all amazing products. A few of the highlights that I thought we could share with you today. There's lots to share, but we wanted to kind of share some of the highlights. The DSNP product is coming back next year. Some of you were aware that the state of Nevada had gone out and asked plans to bid on the DSNP line of business. Medicare, the feds give them the ability to do that, and they did. They awarded it to plans that were not even in the state. Yeah, they didn't win that fight. So there were lots of us that were fighting against those decisions, and they pulled back their award for the DSNP business, and now all of us can still offer DSNP in 2026. So there's no change to the DSNP situation going into 2026. I know that that was some of your concerns. You were talking to us about that over the past few months. We fought hard to make sure we were playing in this space into 2026. We won, and we have great plans in Washoe and the rural counties going into 2026 that your members will love. I think you're going to be very happy when you see those benefits. They're basically what they are today with a few extra things added in. So you're going to love the DSNP stuff when Mary shares that with you later on in the summer. The Plus plan, of course, is coming back. The Give Back plan, the Veteran plan, all that will be there next year. Nicely designed, very, very competitive, and very, very stable for your members. The Extra Help plan comes back in 2026. I love the Extra Help plan because it really begins to address an issue that's so hard to address, and that's those folks who don't have Medicaid or they don't have full Medicaid, but they're not very well off. They're kind of in this income area that's sometimes left behind because it's hard to design plans for them. And a couple of years ago, we designed a plan specifically for those folks with low-income subsidy, Medicare Extra Help. And you did a fantastic job. I've been doing a fantastic job selling it. We're so very, very grateful for that. To improve it, this is a sneak into 2026. To improve it, they all will receive, all counties will receive $25 a month back in their Social Security check next year as a give back on this plan. So we wanted to make sure that it was easy for you to sell and that you wanted to sell it, and it was wonderful for your clients and our members. So starting in January, all the folks who are in the Extra Help plan will receive $25 a month as a give back to them. And in addition to all the other benefits that they're going to have, the food, the OTC, the ability to pay their electric bill in Washoe County, the low drugs, a lot of it's zero. The rest is going to be LIS copays, the $0 hospital copay. It's going to be fantastic. So we wanted to share that with you because I know a lot of you are working hard in this space. And I'm so grateful that Mary has done training sessions on how to prospect in this space and where they are at, and even going so far as to tell you where our members are at, so that you can find ways to go prospect right where they are at today. Some of you have done events around their community housing or things like that. We love those sorts of things. So if you're thinking about what can you do this summer, it's extra help getting ready for it, helping your folks qualify for it. There is a wonderful flyer that's out there on the broker portal right now today. Maybe we can get it sent out to you, an email again, has Mary's picture on it. You don't have to use Mary's picture, but you might get more business if you do use Mary's picture. You could put your picture in there. You could put your phone number, your email address, your name, and it shows you and your client how quickly you can go in and help them apply for LIS, Medicare Extra Help. It takes just a few moments if you do it online. And it also helps you understand what do they need in order to qualify, their income limits, housing, things like that. I really love that you sell this product. It's something that I am excited that we offer. I'm excited that next year, all of your clients who are already in Prominence will get $25 a month in addition to all the other benefits they have. That's pretty cool, right? So when you're setting yourself up for AEP and you're wanting to do member meetings, maybe you find a way to just speak with those folks separately, because that's a crazy, wonderful benefit you're going to want to talk to them about and make sure that they know it's coming. Good. Our CSNP product. We put the CSNP product, the chronic special needs product, in Reno a couple years ago, and you grew it fantastically. Thank you very much for that. Amazing growth. Very, very happy about that. And it was just for heart. In 2026, it's going to be for diabetes and heart. It's going to expand. So we're going to add a condition to it. So all of your clients who have diabetes can also now join the Prominence CSNP product in the greater Reno area, Washoe County. It is diabetes type 2 is the qualifying condition. Everything else is going to remain the same as far as how you fill out the HRA and the form that you do on Connecture whenever the member attests that they have the condition. The administrative fees will continue to remain just like they are today. And we want to acknowledge the hard work it takes to fill out the HRA. And we're going to have a name change, a small minor tweak of the name change on the plan. It will be called the Prominence Health CSNP Diabetes and Heart Give Back, because these members next year will receive $25 a month as a give back in their Social Security check as well. So we know it's kind of difficult to sell the product sometimes. We know that maybe it's not top of mind sometimes, but we are passionate about making sure, just like you are, that folks with chronic conditions, specifically these two areas of diabetes and heart, are in a plan where we can surround them with care when they need it. Our nurses can surround them with care. We've done a health risk assessment to see if there's anything that we should get ahead of right away. They have $0 copays to see some specialists. They have maybe a little different copay on pharmacy to take care of some of those sorts of things. And next year, in this plan, in this CSNP plan that Prominence offers in Washoe County, they're also going to receive $25 back every month in their check. And I think that's really, really, really cool. And I hope that you're kind of excited about that. Hopefully it gets you excited to go back to the email or to the thing that Mary sent you or Christian sent you and said, oh my Lord, I got people I need to talk to about possibly joining the heart plan if it's right for them right now. Because we can migrate them right now if they have a heart condition. And that kind of helps you get ahead of your AEP slam, because in AEP, you'll be thinking about, I have clients with diabetes. I need to get them in this plan so they get their $25 a month next year, in addition to all the other benefits that they're going to receive. And then as you're thinking about AEP and you're thinking about having a product that you can offer back money every month, you'll want to think about how you're going to target those folks. And I'm going to stop there before I go to the next slide and we talk about some next steps. But Mary, I'm sure there's some thoughts on what I just said or some questions. I'll pause there and see if there are any I should address. Or maybe not.
I think the consensus is although there is a planned change name, everybody rolls over. So there's
Right.
no need to migrate, no applications needed for new stuff. A name change does not necessitate a re-enrollment. And I hope you're telling your clients now and at the time of enrollment that all plans renew. But no, that we're good. We're tracking. Keep going, Rob.
Good. Anybody smiling at all? Anybody smiling on that news? Doug, thank you very much, Doug. Doug was not smiling there for a second. That scared me.
Actually, Bobby, you have a smart question there. An additional administrator besides Dr. Desai. We are looking at a preferred endocrinology, but right now we have not necessarily identified this particular group. The network remains the network. If we grow, then everybody has access to the network. So stay tuned if there is going to be a tier 1 endocrinology. My hope is that it's yes, but it's not necessary because I'd say 95% of our members today and future clients of yours tomorrow see primary care to manage diabetes.
Right.
But stay tuned. We'll certainly announce.
Very good. So what's next? What's next? This is good news. Some of it's really, really good news. Some of it's, news. But anyways, help us grow in Washoe. The first slide I showed you was 2,000 new members in Washoe, 4,000 in the rurals. Very, very grateful for that. A lot of hard work. Some market dynamics caused, the situation to occur in the rurals. We understand that. UHS, the company that owns Prominence, also owns Northern Nevada Health System and all of the assets that UHS Northern Nevada owns, and our partner physicians and things like that. So don't forget that we're owned by the company that owns, Sierra and Northern Nevada Regional Medical Center and the cardiology groups and things like that. So don't forget that sometimes we are looked at by how well we're also doing, making sure that they are growing as well. So help us grow in Washoe. And we believe that we've created amazing plans in order to help you do that. And you've already done so much growth. We appreciate that. But as we kind of pause growth in the rurals for a little bit, kind of point yourself back to Washoe if you can, if it's good for you, if it's something that you're able to do. And talk with Mary as time goes on and figure out how we make sure that we're addressing all these opportunities in Washoe County, because there are a lot of opportunities through all these different plans, whether it's low-income subsidy folks or people who have Medicare, Medicaid, or people who have chronic conditions. Lots of work to do in Washoe County. So thank you for thinking about that. We definitely want to continue to have very, very good growth there. Migrate your CSNP members if it's appropriate, if it fits for them. We're not asking you to push them in there if it's not the right fit, or if they say, hey, I don't have a heart condition, then great. Just say, okay, great. You know that they're going to have an incredible benefit package next year, and they're going to be calling you up in October when they find out about it, going, oh, I want to go on the heart plan now. You're like, well, I called you back in June telling you should go on, but here we are now. I have a heart condition. I just discovered it. So work on that today, and we have the lists that we pass out today, and do it as you can. We appreciate what you're doing to help migrate the folks as it is appropriate to do. Develop an AEP plan. Mary is fantastic. She's one of the best trainers I've ever had the ability to work with, work for in some instances. And she is great at developing AEP readiness plans and getting you ready and getting all of us ready to go into AEP with the most success possible. And she has so many brilliant ideas. So attend her trainings that she does, attend her amazing stuff that she does, because she has brilliant ideas all over everywhere. And create your AEP plan, because there's a lot to talk about. We know last AEP was difficult in some regards. We talked about that last September, remember? We have no idea what's about to happen with other carriers doing different things, but we wanted to give you some confidence that Prominence has got all these plans coming right back. And we're making sure that they're really good for our people in Nevada. So you can go into that knowing, oops, that's something I don't have to worry about. attend the 2026 training. Whenever we do our big training events, please attend. And the certification will be coming out shortly. Adrian sent me the training slides yesterday. She wants me to go through them rapidly, and they're still easy to get through. Still not difficult to certify with Prominence. Probably coming out later on in the month or early July. We want to make sure this is really, really good for you. I think AHIP opens up at the end of the month. I know that I think NABIB is also going to offer their certification course again. I don't know the answer to that. And then finally, as soon as we receive an update on the pause in the Northern Nevada rural counties, we will let you know. And be looking for that information. But in the meantime, maybe you could think about how to help us grow even more in the Washoe area. That's all I have. Wanted to keep it inside of a 30-minute time frame so you can get onto your afternoon and evening events. Mary, anything else that any other question we might want to address?
Thank you. First, I want everybody to know that we have our AEP kickoff celebration scheduled for September 10 at the Atlantis, 5 p.m. start. So everybody who's running an office can attend. Invitation to come, but as you talk with other plans and other broker managers, please let them know that we have scheduled for September 10. Terry, thank you for the question. Terry's curious, what do you anticipate our star rating to be, Rob?
It needs to be a 4. I think we're really confident that it'll probably be a 4 again. Good question.
Good. Okay. I want to plant some seeds. If you've ever done any kind of research on how to manage a heart condition, if not the number 2 thing you'll see on every website everywhere is stop smoking. I want you all to research quit clinics. Stop smoking, stop drinking, stop meth. They're out there. If you're one to market your business, if you are one to greet the public, I want you to research these quit programs and then think about what your future diabetic client needs and where they are now. Most of them, besides the immediate insulin, they're looking at durable medical equipment. So start marketing and researching DME as it pertains to diabetes, and you will build a beautiful harvest list for AEP. These are one-offs, and folks, I'm going to ask you to contact me either by text, call, or email right now, and I'll address those. But we're good, Rob. Thank you for your time.
Wonderful. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you. Have a good one.
Yes,
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.